Good morning. So we're doing this thing. All right. What is it that we are going to be doing today? Well, today is a spell of the day. Blend number 2 for week number 15. Holy shit. All right. So this has been one hell of a challenge, I tell you. This is just one of those experiences where it's like, I'm really thankful that I did this, and I'm thankful for the community of people that have come together around this, right? And it gives a dialogue for which to engage the community. Be like, all right, let's do this shit. We know what we're up to. We know why we're going to do something. And we know what it's going to do in the wider application of what it is we're getting up to, right? What do I mean by that? I mean that the application of the spell of the day concept shares and cultivates that relationship between us and the ingredients and the environment and the development of the environment in accordance with our will, right? And so we use magic by the definition that Crowley says, where it is the modification of the environment in accordance with your will. And so it is by that will that we do this, that we will cause these changes, right? But will is a general vague concept. So how do we focus in on what will or will not be manifest accordingly, right? Well, that comes down to the relationship of the ingredients that we use. And so by using these ingredients in a very specific kind of way, we have the opportunity to come full circle, right? So what we will and why we will it is also included in the relationship between those ingredients that we select. And so today we're going to select eucalyptus, peppermint, and bay leaf, right? So the eucalyptus is designed to bring fresh energy to a situation. So this is one of those situations where we want to have a clear head. We want to have clear thought. We want to have clear sets of action. Like this is going to be the thing that will keep us clear and focused, right? Because of that new energy, because of those new vibrancies that we bring into it, right? And then we're going to have peppermint. Peppermint is that kick in the pants where it's like, you need to like just go on get, right? Like it's that ingredient. So we're only going to add about a pinch of that next, right? Probably accounts to about a teaspoon. So first we have that which brings fresh energy, and then we have that which brings direction and movement. It stimulates change, right? And so by creating something that stimulates change, we have the dialogue set for fresh energy and a change, right? So what fresh energy, what fresh changes do we need to embrace, right? And then we have bay leaf. Now, the thing about the bay leaf is that you can use the full-on leaves, but I would recommend pre-grinding a batch of them, right? Because usually it's about one leaf per intent, right? You only need about that. But in this case, I'm going to use a full-on tablespoon of this stuff because it packs a punch, and it's the thing that sets the wish into fulfillment. So not only are we bringing new energy into a situation, not only are we stimulating change, but we're bringing our desires full circle to manifest, right? And so that is what bay leaf is responsible for. And so the combination of these ingredients, the application of what these things will do when you are together. Good morning, Mike. How are you doing, buddy? Hope things are going well in your world. So what are we going to do with it today? Like, what's the outcome of this spell going to look like? What is the intent of this spell going to be? You've got your bay leaf in there, you've got your peppermint in there, and you've got your eucalyptus. And so fresh energy, stimulating change, directed towards your wishes, right? What can you do with it? You can make a tea out of it. Wash your walls with it. Wash the bottom of your shoes with it. So that way when you step in alignment, right? And so putting sigils and spells on the bottom of shoes is also a really huge part of magic. Like the leather that you get your shoes out of remembers where, like it remembers the energy and the vibration. I'm doing well, man. Thank you for asking. So you've got this spell blend, right? You've got an ink blend. And it's by the magical ink that you create the magical words. And by the magical words, you create the direction of your intent and train to that idea, right? And again, this goes back into that conversation that we had a while ago about one of my favorite drinking games is that you pull a tarot card and it represents the individual, right? You shuffle the deck again, you draw a hexagram of the I Ching onto their foot or onto their arm or onto their hand, right? And that next card that you'll pull should always be the representative thing that describes the I Ching that you put, because that changes the environment in accordance with its nature, right? And so if you put the right ingredient into the shape you draw, you'll change the ingredient and the outcome and the behavior of the energy in the space, right? So you link all of those things together and you create a really crazy way that the manipulation of the energy occurs. And so by doing that, you have a really easy way to apply spellcraft, especially if you're going to be walking with stuff out into the world with you, right? Like you can take a piece of paper and draw your protective talismans and such like that and stick it under like the inserts. If you put like inserts in your shoes and shit, you put that in there and then you're walking on that symbol of power. So you walk within your space, right? And so no matter what happens when you go to put on that pair of shoes, those are your protection shoes, right? Not gonna, it's like you might get into some shit, but the chances are generally it creates a better barrier between you and the places that you're going, right? If you're looking to do spells of fortune and things like that, that may you walk the path of fortune, right? Bay also has a money element to it, so you can use that to stimulate finances. So again, your fresh energy to a situation, stimulating change towards a better financial future, right? Towards these kinds of things where you can lead your energy down, and the application of bay leaf and the application of wish spells and the desire to be having a thing and making it manifest. That's exactly what the spell of the day is for. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys be safe out there in the world. This is some scary shit that we're living through. So be safe, everybody. And I will chat with you in a little while for the right in the afternoon. All righty. Now, remember, mind your allergies and don't be fucking evil. All right. I'll chat with you later. Bye for now, y'all.